Batman franchise, based on the fictional superhero, has become a very important part of cinema history and important to us fans. The character first started in 2 films in the 1940s and later developed into a classic TV series in the 60s that we all loved. But Batman evolved over the years and just got better in the 90s. It had its ups and downs, but as each director gets their hands on Batman, it gets better every time. But in saying that, we still have our favourites. We still have classics. We still argue, what is the best Batman movie? So today we'll draft the top 5 Batman movies and see who has the best list. But that's up to you. But the question is, what will get drafted? Will it be the early films from the 1940s? Will it be an Adam West movie from the 1960s? How about the 90s? Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, maybe something from the Dark Knight trilogy. What about a DC Extended Universe film? Or maybe you're hooked on the new Matt Reeves film. Shit, maybe your favourite Batman movie isn't because of Batman at all. Maybe your favourite is because of the main villain, the story of the bad guy, the chill of the performance. So many Batman movies. Who will draft the best Batman box set? Well, that's up to you. So join myself, Adsey, and Grandpa Popcorn at the bar, as today we will battle it out and draft our best top 5 films. What will be number 1? Who will have the best list? It's all up to you. So sit back, crack a drink, and join us. Let's see some blood. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rob. Adsey's back. What's going on, man?
Not much. Great to be here again, mate. I love it.
This is going to be this one's going to be a banger. A banger. Fucking Batman. I love Batman, and I've been fucking hanging to do Batman. Let's just say, before we get into the rules, let's just say good day to fucking Grandpa at the bar, because he gets a bit drunk as we get along, so... Grandpa, g'day. Grandpa.
I'm the Batman, bitch.
He's the Batman. All right, so we've fucking got
We've got
rules. We've got rules. The rules are Monster Race for first pick. Don't just pick for votes, pick your personal faves. If Batman's in it, you can pick it.
Nice.
And you can vote in the community section on YouTube, and votes don't get tallied up until the end of the year. Come on, people. Some people in the comments fucking had to cry when we did the Freddy one. Fucking, there's only so many Freddy movies. Fucking, how can you just read our rules? All right, read our rules, and we can't pick the same. We can't pick the same in this one, like a lot of those other ones, but. This one's going to be a banger. You ready for a monster race?
Bloody oath, mate. Let's go.
Let's go, mutated rat. Let's go, mutated rat.
Go, RoboCop Star Wars thing.
Oh, the wolf. Oh, here we go. There we go.
I thought it was a donkey.
Look at him go. He's like a half wolf, half donkey fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's frozen.
he's like a lovely wolf donkey.
You got it. Easy.
Nice.
Easy.
Yeah. I got to, mate. I mean, I saw this at the movies. It's easily my favorite Batman film, but there is another one I saw when I was a kid that you're gonna fucking pick. I know it, but I got number 1 pick. I can't complain. Yep. My number 1 Batman film of all time is The Dark Knight.
Good.
Chris Nolan's The Dark Knight, and it depends what day it is, but today it's my favorite Chris Nolan film. But he's done so many that they change. Yeah. Dunkirk sometimes is my favorite. Interstellar, Inception, but there can't be any denying that The Dark Knight is an absolute banger of a film. And so. And for me, Heath Ledger gives one of the greatest performances ever put on screen, and such a shame we lost him so young. Local Perth boy, but shit happens, But with this one's a fantastic film, and like I'm not going to get. It's hard to talk about. I won't talk about the first one or the next one, but with The Dark Knight, it's its own thing. Like people have compared it to crime thrillers, and stuff like that. But it's its own thing, and like the opening has a homage to a certain crime film, which I won't say. And it's we get our first taste of the Joker, and what a scene. Yeah, what doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. And and I always thought when I first saw it, that bit where he's got the string pulling the grenade, I always thought it was a real grenade. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? And luckily it's a dummy one. But and so it goes on from there. And Batman in this one, he's very, very vulnerable, and it gets the shit kicked out of him on multiple occasions. And like, in the first one, again, I can't talk about it because it can be chosen. But of course, compared to another one, this one, there's real stakes involving. I can talk about this because you must have been under a fucking rock if you haven't seen The Dark Knight. But so this one, he's got Rachel. He's pining for Rachel, but Rachel's with Harvey Dent or. Aaron Eckhart's character throughout. He only becomes Harvey Dent at the end, and he's fantastic as well. And Maggie Gyllenhaal's Rachel. She got replaced Katie Holmes, but she's fantastic as well. And it's just for a 2.5 hour film. It's like it goes so quick, and
it goes like that.
Yeah, and just the storyline is fantastic, and it's easily one of the greatest sequels of all time for me.
Definitely. Don't forget Gary Oldman.
Yeah, Gary Oldman, freaking. There's so many great actors in this film, but it for me and Christian Bale as Batman. He's a fantastic Batman. I'm not saying anything yet, but he's a fantastic Batman. But for me, the MVP, the All-Star, the greatest, one of the GOAT performances ever is Heath as the Joker, and he is my favourite portrayal of the Joker ever. So,
that's a question for you from Grandpa's Got a Question.
Yep.
Excellent choice. I salute you. But I have a question. Is it because of Heath Ledger's performance or Christian Bale's?
He already knows the answer, so why is he asking stupid questions? It's because of Heath. Christian Bale is fantastic as Batman, and Christian Bale is in it more than Heath, right? But there's no one on earth will say that Heath doesn't steal the show in this film.
Correct.
But also, what steals the show is the direction, the story, everything. And there is one slight negative thing with the film, but it's like very slight, and it's Christian Bale's voice in it. All right, he didn't need to go full that voice. It's okay, but it did nothing to add anything to the character except wasn't it didn't spoil it in the slightest. I just was like, stop talking like this, please. It didn't need to be done. He did it. It was a choice. It didn't bother me that much. I just was like, it didn't need to be there. But apart from that, it's the greatest Batman film ever made.
Fucking good. Oh shit. Good choice. Jax.
Let's keep it in the can, please.
Keep it in the can. Good choice, man. Fucking dude.
Thanks, buddy.
Everyone performs perfectly in this movie, but they made fucking Scarecrow a little weak bitch in it. But he's gone. He has gone loopy. He has gone loopy. So
he wasn't needed for me in this film. Like
I did like his court. I did like his courtroom.
Yeah. Oh, that was fantastic. And but that's in a different one.
Oh, that's the next. Oh, yeah, that's a different one. All right, my number one choice. My number one choice is what I would have picked as number one.
Yeah,
is what I would have picked as number one. Your one was number two. Dark Knight was number two. Mine is from 1992. Batman Returns.
It's my number two.
Batman Returns is my all-time favorite Batman movie. I absolutely love this. I saw this at the cinemas when I was a kid. One of my first movies. I made my mum take me to it. She had no choice. I fucking had to see this. I had the trading cards. I had fucking everything Batman Returns. Christopher Walken, awesome. Michelle Pfeiffer, hello. Catwoman. We've got fucking Danny DeVito. Fucking come on, man. Danny DeVito's performance is fucking just awesome. I love Danny DeVito. He plays fucking awesome Penguin. And Michael Keaton as Batman is so good as well. But it's a good story as well. I love that they started off with the Oswald Cobblepot storyline with the Penguin. Excuse me, getting thrown into the icy river and then getting raised by the Penguin.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny as well. This film, it's got the lot again. Like with Dark Knight, this film's got the lot. You know, you got. Sorry, mate. You keep going. I don't.
It does have so much in it, and Michelle Pfeiffer's transformation is just fucking cool. It's cool as shit. It's got a good storyline. Danny DeVito when he's trying to fucking be the mayor and all that shit. And when he bites into that raw fish, I'd love to know if that was a raw fish that he bit into or not. But
I don't know.
I don't know either. But he's munging on it.
I think Danny DeVito was pretty method, so it could have been, yeah.
I reckon it would have been a fucking raw fish, but Catwoman, this guy, he loves Grandpa.
Oh, no.
Michelle Pfeiffer, say no more.
Yeah. So what do you say? This would have been your second pick, Batman Returns?
Easily, yeah.
Yeah.
This is, and again, I mean, I watch this every Christmas. For me, it's easily a Christmas film. And the big thing about this film is the atmosphere and the direction by Tim Burton. And like, I love the colors in it, like the purples and the blues and it's just beautifully. It's a beautiful looking film, and
it looked cool. It looked cool.
It does. And like. It's also got like Christopher Walken is like a side. Yeah. He's in a lot, but he's a side character. And for me, Michelle Pfeiffer steals the film like he does with Dark Knight. It wouldn't have been for me. It wouldn't have been as good without her in it. She just and from where she comes from, she's like that cat lady at the beginning who's taken so much shit from all the men. And then, and then when it happens, when she gets thrown out the window, it's just like her transformation, and just when she gets in that suit, you know,
that's not a fucking scene when she gets thrown out of the window.
Yeah, it's so well done. You know, Chris Walken.
It's so not a fucking.
You don't expect it, Chris Walken. Like he's in there, and you're thinking, you know. He might do something crazy, but you don't expect that. And then when all the cats start going, coming around her, you're like, "Fuck, it's on!" And then the second she gets in that suit, and you know, and I love the hell here in her apartment now instead of and I mean, like this was close to being my number one, but I couldn't. For me. Yeah. Cinema experiences go. I've never seen Batman Returns at the cinema, but first time I saw Dark Knight, I didn't know what I was in for, and I came out of that like gobsmacked. And I thought it was amazing.
I love this. This was my third movie I ever saw at the cinemas, so I love it. You don't want to know what my first and second were. Beethoven,
I think so. What are they?
Beethoven and then Dennis the Menace. And I was like, "Mum, I got to fucking see this Batman Returns, motherfucker. I got to see Batman Returns." Fucking, I don't think she was too impressed, but
I love Dennis the Menace and I love Beethoven. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I think they're
classics. What's your number two, man? What's your number two?
Oh, this list is fucking hard.
It is. It's fucking. There's some Batman movies. There really is.
All right. No, we've already talked about it. I'm going to do it. I got to go with Dark Knight Rises.
Rises.
Yeah. the third one. This one got a lot of flack, but I think it's fucking fantastic again.
It's a good ending.
Yeah, and it's fucking brilliant. Like Bane, Tom Hardy as Bane, mate. He's so with this one, like with Heath in The Dark Knight, they've got a villain that really. There's a lot of these superhero films that you watch nowadays where you could like just go like this with the villain, just give him a flick and he's, they're so fucking piss weak. Whereas Bane, the physicality, the fucking voice, I know a lot of people have problems with the voice. You can hear him perfectly. Shut up. I saw it at the cinema and everyone was like, you can't hear what he's saying. He just sounds like Sean Connery. He's like,
I can hear him fine.
Hello, Miss Connery, sort of thing. It's like,
I thought he was cool.
I thought he was great. And the bit where he breaks his back. And like, I love films where the hero has to, he gets completely fucked and he has to climb a mountain to get back. Literally climb a mountain to get back to get back into the game. And probably a third of the way into this film, Bane breaks Batman's back and throws him into the water. And he literally, and like all great storytelling, he literally has to climb with a broken back. He has to, get. I mean, it's very superhero, but it's written in the best possible way. So as these films go, you've got to have some bullshit sort of stuff in there. But it's like Star 100%. Wars. The Star Wars is really real, But I mean, like with this one. Got that storytelling. It's got that storytelling. Yeah. There's lots of fights in outer space, but it's got that great storytelling where you believe that he can get up that cliff face and get out of there, because of the acting. And I love the fact that someone's obviously said to Christian, let's cut back the voice a bit, which he does, which is gret. He cuts the voice back a bit. And you've got Liam Neeson back in for a little bit. Marion Cotillard as Talia Shire, who's however you say her name, but she's the lead honcho, and she's Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Yeah,
she's great. Cool, I thought. Yeah, and a lot of people didn't like her. I don't understand why. I thought she was fantastic, and that whole at the football scene where Bane breaks the guy's neck and then blows up the fucking football stadium, some of the shit at the cinema was just like, again, I was like, fuck me. And Katie Holmes, not Katie Holmes, Anne Hathaway was fantastic. Selena Kyle, Catwoman. She doesn't really fucking hold a candle to Michelle Pfeiffer, but she's still great. And just all the acting again, I really loved, and I dug the ending, and I knew straight away what had happened. Like everyone was like, "Well, he didn't survive that. He didn't do this," and it's Michael Caine literally said, and Michael Caine, talk about make you cry. That scene where he says, he's in tears, but he says, what I want to look over one day and see you not doing this shit anymore. And see you living your best life, obviously with Selena. And that's what happens at the end. It's a very cut and dry film.
He didn't die. He
didn't die. He's at the end and he sees him, and that's what Alfred wanted in the whole thing. Anyway, I don't want to make this.
I really wanted him to continue it on for a fourth one. I know they were just doing a trilogy, but I really wanted him to continue it on and have Blake turn into Robin.
Yeah. Yeah, they hint at it, but
or Nightwing.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah,
that would have been cool. But or even as Batman, who knows?
Yeah,
would it have worked? I don't know. Try it.
Yeah,
can't try it now.
well, I mean, Chris Nolan could go back there. He won't though. I know him. He's always for the next idea. So
you can't.
But, nah. But I love this film, not as much as Dark Knight, but it's definitely my third favorite for sure.
Oh, it's a fucking banger of a trilogy. So, good pick, man. Good bloody pick. Man. And And don't forget there was an Aussie in there, Ben Middleton or whatever his fucking name is.
He's Benny's in there, and he's great. He's Daggett.
I swear to God, this is his first fucking film where he's not smoking all the time.
It is.
He's always got
a dart. Yeah.
He's always got a durry. He's always fucking darting it up. So,
yeah.
All right, my second pick. You can't hear the rain through my microphone?
Nah, you're good, mate.
Nah, all good. It's fucking storming so bad outside.
Yeah.
It's hammering down. All right, my second pick. I have to fucking choose this. Sort of the cinemas. I fucking loved it. I didn't want I was so negative against this before it came out because I didn't want a Twilight boy as my Batman, but I've got 2022's The Batman.
Yeah, great choice.
I fucking loved this movie. It surprised the shit out of me. This is based on year... Fuck, did you see that? Everything fucking flashed?
Yeah.
If the power goes out, then we'll have to continue this. But I don't think it will. So this is year 2 of The Batman, which is great. We finally didn't have to see a Batman from the beginning again, which I didn't want to see. This is from year 2, and I fucking loved every second of it. The Riddler, holy shit, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect a fucking Riddler like that. He was a fucking maniac. He was a serial killer, fucking crazy maniac. Fucking loved every second of it. Loved the Penguin. I honestly didn't think fucking the Penguin, Colin Farrell, was going to fucking be able to pull that out of his ass. They pulled that out of his ass. Everything about this movie, I don't care what anyone says, they did a fantastic damn job. And it was a detective story as well. It was a real detective story. So that's my second pick. I'm not going to get too much into it because everyone fucking knows it and loves it, but I've watched it so many times. I fucking love it. And it's a real detective movie.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's a great movie, a fantastic film, and I love the fact they go back to him being a detective, and Colin Farrell in it as Oz,
so
Penguin.
Good.
Yeah, and
so good. I can't wait for the series.
That show. Oh yeah, and Paul Dano, fantastic as the Riddler. And I've got one big problem though is that they tease Joker, but they have released the 5-minute scene with him, and he was fantastic. Barry Keoghan's fantastic. But why release it on YouTube after the film's come out? It's like we could have had this in the film, except you have him in shadows giggling.
Very, very silly.
Yeah, unless they're going to bring him back for part 2. But still, I just didn't think they needed him in it at all. If you just cut that bit out,
I just want them to link the Joker movie in with the Batman movie.
Yeah, same. But they're different. Like, it's a different thing. What they've done with the Joker in this one, they've had him like he's very different than Joaquin. And and then now they've made, I think, a musical with the sequel.
I think everyone's hanging on too much about it's going to be a musical. I don't think so. I think it's a couple of his dreams in the fucking mental asylum. Honestly, I really do. I really do think that there's two fucking. I think from the preview, I reckon there's 2 dreams he has where he killed fucking Robert De Niro, and that's where he's fucking having a dream on that stage. From the trailer when I watched it, that's what it looks like to me. It's not a musical. She might fucking sing, but whatever. Fucking, she might have a fucking little fucking song. But anyway, that's a Joker. Fucking this one, I thought it was a banger. I'm curious on part 2 that's coming out because I didn't give this one any joy of wanting to go see it until I saw it. But part 2, how they're going, Mr. Freeze is going to be in. How the fuck are they going to do a good Mr. Freeze? But if they did a goddamn good Riddler, Mr. Freeze must be fucking going to be good. So let's see what. Let's just see
Matt Reeves has got so much street credits. I've been doing the Apes trilogy and then doing the first Batman. I mean, he's not going to make it shit. That's for sure. But
let's not bag it as fans. Let's just fucking wait to see what happens because
exactly. No, I just I love the first Joker film. I just think either leave it alone or just Just make the next one good. But it's the same guys, so I don't know why I'm worried.
I reckon it'll be fucking good. I reckon fucking people are banging on. They've got their finger in their arsehole and they don't know what they're talking about. And I might be wrong, but that's what I reckon's going to happen. But what's your number 3, man? Fucking number 3.
My number 3 is the first time Michael Keaton put on the cowl, and it's the original 89 Batman.
Fucking 89, love it.
For me, Michael Keaton is the best Batman that's ever been.
Yep.
I love Christian Bale, but for me, Michael Keaton, he just owns the role. You know, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. And he's fantastic in the role, and it's exactly what you want Batman to be. And I love the fact they brought him back in the Flash and all that. I with this one, it's not a perfect film by any means, but like I love Kim Basinger in it. She's fantastic. I love the story as well for an opening Batman film. It's just and of course we've got Mr. Jack Nicholson himself.
Oh, so good.
I think it's the most crazy version of the Joker ever. You know,
it's cool, man. It's cool. It's a cool Joker.
Well, he's scary as the character before he becomes the Joker. He's such a sleazy, outfit sort of mobster.
Yep.
And then when he falls in, it turns into and that scene, and this film's really violent as well. Like with Batman Returns is really violent as well for and this one's only PG. But I'm sure it would have given some kids some nightmares back in the day. But yeah, it's really well done. I enjoy it. I just think there's one scene that really I watched it again recently, and I hadn't watched it for a few years, and it's growing on me as that camp Batman classic. The bit where he's got the boombox and he starts dancing and shit. It doesn't fit the film, but it kind of does for the original. Yeah, I don't know how.
I wanted to do the bat dance. I love it. The bat dance.
I think Jack pull it off. And this was the film where he got points, and this is the film that there's like this famous picture of him now, like eating like a frickin' a foot-long meatball sub in like the middle of the ocean with like a model behind him. And it's like, this is the film that was let him able to do this because he got points on the original Batman and the toys. And it was like, he was made, mate.
I thought he was fucking so good. I think everything about this was so good because they finally turned it dark. And so I watched it again actually last night. And just to refresh my fucking memory on it, because I fucking love this movie so much. But one thing I fucking did not remember was Harvey Dent was in it.
Yeah,
right?
He was too. Yeah.
Right, Harvey Dent was in it. Now, Lando from Star Wars.
Billy D. Williams. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking so good. I don't know why they didn't cast him or have him back for Batman Returns to become Two-Face.
Yeah.
I don't know any backstory about that. But good old Lando.
It would have been sick. But I mean, they have so many characters in Returns that it probably would have been.
They had a lot of characters in Return, but it still made me go, well, Billy D's in this. Why the fuck didn't they re-sign him to fucking come back and just play a small role for fucking and almost become Two-Face? But apart from that, fucking Kim Basinger and all that, and oh man, everything, the back car, the fucking everything looks so fucking sick in it. Like, it's just nice and dark.
It's wicked. It's like Tim Burton's mind, and it's like, like for me, Batman Returns, Batman, and Sleepy Hollow are my 3 favorite films of his because they're just so dark and beautiful. And it's like, he's just, he's got that like his mind is like, deep dark in the woods with like just beautiful lights, and I think and Beetlejuice of course is fantastic. But I mean, I love 90s and 80s Tim Burton compared to his later work. Correct. I thought, I love that dark shit. Yeah,
he really fucking did it justice when he fucking did Returns. Thank God. He should have done it a third one. But anyway, he should have done it.
Then we got what we got.
He was gonna. But he can go back and do it. But anyway, what was that? Your number 3? That was your number 3.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna spin you out. I'm gonna spin you out with my next pick.
Don't pick it.
I'm going Batman the movie, 1966.
Oh, okay, thank God.
I loved this movie when I was a fucking kid. And the one thing I fucking can still to remember to this day is the exploding shark. I don't know how long ago you watched this, but he's on the helicopter. He's on the helicopter and he's hanging by the fucking rope ladder. And the helicopter dips him into the water and he comes back up and he's got this big plastic fucking shark on his fucking legs, right? And he's punching it. He's like, oh, damn it. Shark on me. He's like, Robin, pass me the shark repellent spray. So Robin fucking goes backwards and fucking passes him the fucking shark repellent spray, and he sprays the shark in the face, and the shark lands in the water and explodes. And an exploding shark. So this one consists of all the baddies from the TV series. So you've got Joker, you've got the Riddler, you've got Catwoman, and the Penguin. So there might be one more, can't remember. But they're all teaming up to fuck Batman and Robin up, of course. It's fucking fantastic movie. They're holding the world ransom in this. But what is awesome in this that I fucking love, and I didn't even really remember. I love the Joker. I love Cesar Romero, whatever his name is. He's great as well. But the Riddler, Frank Grosjean, who played it in the TV series, he is just fucking funny as fuck the way he laughs. But I never knew until I was like having a quick another little look and another little watch, because I fucking loved this Adam West and Burt Ward. Everyone knows as Batman and Robin. But the guy that plays the Penguin in this is Mickey from Rocky.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's fucking Mickey in Rocky. So
wait.
Yeah, Rocky, get him, Rocky, the little old guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's brilliant.
The little old guy.
Yeah.
Would never have thought it was fucking him, because this was 66. Well, when did Rocky come out? 78?
78, I think. Oh, I think it was 76, I think.
Well, there you go. Give him another 10 years of age anyway, but doesn't look like him at all. So anyway, this is a classic. This was a real fun one when I was a kid. Absolutely love this movie still today. I'd love them to put it out on Blu-ray so I can get my hands on it. But Batman 1966, pow, smack, kablamo. That's my fucking pick.
Great choice, man. Oh, I love that shit. Yeah, from the TV show. Yeah, although, pow! It's crazy.
I saw the TV series is on Blu-ray. I saw it on JB online. The original 60s Blu-ray, all the seasons are on there, and it's like fucking $80 or $90, and it's every episode from the 3 seasons. So I was like, oh man, do I even have time to watch all that?
Yeah, that's the only reason with these TV shows. Like, it's the time thing, but I'd love to buy that and check that out for sure.
I'd love to give it a crack as well, but sort of the time factor. But I reckon I will buy it eventually. If they had the movie on there, the 66 movie on there, then I'd fucking go, all right, done. I need that on Blu-ray. But I'd like to see the quality of it. I really like to see the quality of it, what they've done. But this week, Cape Crusaders in the Batcave. You've always got that voice at the start. This week, little Batman, we got in the Batcave. And that's so good. Anyway,
Jimmy's in trouble.
Robin's in trouble. He's been found with a homeless guy in the. All right. What is your number 4?
Again, yeah, I've got to. I'm gonna go with Zack Snyder's Batman versus Superman.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean,
I liked it.
I think this is super underrated, and I think Man of Steel is as well. But I think Ben Affleck is super underrated playing Batman. I think and
he's an older Batman.
Yeah, he's more grizzled and more, he's seen some shit, but I know a lot of people had a problem with a certain aspect of this film. It's the first time Batman kills people, and for me, I didn't have a problem with it in the slightest because I mean he's not killing, some person on the street. He's killing bad guys. I mean, who gives a fuck? And like again, like it's a different vision, and I love when films have a different vision of these iconic characters, and I think I definitely think if you've only seen the theatrical cut of Batman vs Superman, check out the ultimate cut. It's so much better. And check out, they've released it in 4K on the original framing, which it's supposed to be, so it's like a square box instead of widescreen, and you see more. And I thought, and some of the scenes in this are beautiful, like some of the dream sequences, and Henry Cavill's fantastic as Superman. Jeremy Irons as Alfred, brilliant. Jesse Eisenberg is funny. I mean, he's a funny Lex Luthor. I mean, but I dug him. He's not freaking Gene Hackman, obviously, from the original Superman, but he's still fantastic. And
don't forget Diane Lane.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Kevin Costner. I mean, the cast is stacked. And like, but I really like the story. I didn't mind Doomsday as the big bad. I mean, he's all CGI. There's not really a human element
but that's
there.
Part of the comic. That's the fucking comic book.
Yeah, and I honestly didn't mind it. I had problems with. I like the Justice League director's cut. I saw the theatrical cut in cinemas, and I thought it was a load of fucking steaming dog shit. But fucking the director's cut.
I'll talk about that one yet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, I know where you're going with that one. But with the Batman versus Superman, I just had a ball with it, and I know I'm probably in the minority, but and I love the fight at the end, and I love the opening of the film as well, where it's the story of why he's pissed, and it makes total sense, right? Because when you're watching Man of Steel and he's absolutely caving in the city, right? You could. I was thinking, fuck, they're doing this a bit much. It's going a bit over. And then when they open up Batman versus Superman, Batman is fucking pissed. And people are dying, from what Superman and Zod did, So I love the fact that that's the little nugget of what makes him fucking do what he does, and like with Superman. But no, I had a ball with this, and
I think it's fucking fantastic as well. And it's filmed differently. It's a lot darker. It's and when I say darker, a lot of greys and all that over the picture and all that. Like picture color is a lot different. A lot of people hated it because it was slow, but it was telling a story. And I'm a big comic book fan, nerd from when I was a kid, and I've still got the originals from when my brother gave them to me. I don't know what they're worth, but I knew what was going to fucking happen because he got it down par to the fucking comic book, the original comic book, not all the fucking redos that they do with all the fucking thing. The original one was called The Death of Superman, and they're fighting the monster and all that at the end. Fucking
Doomsday.
Doomsday. I just had a brain fuck, and then the next comic book that continues after it, because you know how you used to get them every fucking month. It was called farewell to a friend, which Superman comes back. After all the superheroes are fucking doing a funeral for him, he comes back. So, and he did it all perfectly. I knew what was going to fucking happen. He changed it, of course, a lot, but at the same time, he did it justice with Doomsday. That's the only way he could have fucking died. But I thought it was, I thought it was a bloody brilliant movie. I thought it was excellent and underrated.
Yeah, I did too, and especially if you're going to check it out, don't watch the theatrical cut. Watch the ultimate cut because it's longer, but it makes more sense. You know, like, and so 100%. I think it's a fantastic film, and Gal Gadot and as Wonder Woman at the end, I thought she was badass. You know, and
they set a lot of stuff up, which is cool.
Yeah, and I thought it was wicked. Yeah. But no.
I like it. And that brings me to my number 4. My number 4 is Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League 2021. This was a banger. I loved it. When I saw the version at the cinema, I wasn't too impressed. It was all right, but I wasn't too impressed. But when I saw this version when it came out, it went for ages. But when it came out, how long did it go for? Nearly fucking 4
plus, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, 4.5 hours, something like that. Fuck me, it went for a while, and I did not want it to end. It was brilliant. Everything about it was fucking cool. I didn't care that some fucking scenes were in black and white. Get the fuck over it. Fucking.
I agree.
Cry us fucking rivers. Go listen to Timberlake or something. Fucking cry us a river. Fucking, I liked it. Look, the Joker isn't the greatest. Bit different, bit odd. Not my favorite Joker, but I really liked the storyline of them all getting together and getting the job done. Get Superman back out there. It was violent. It was good. It was a long-ass movie. The Zack Snyder cut, remember, that's what we've got on my one, not the normal fucking version, the Zack Snyder cut. And banger of a movie, underrated. What do you reckon? Good spot for 4?
Yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah. It really, that cut, the fucking theatrical.
The cut. We're talking about the cut.
Yeah. And it kind of follows directly up from the Batman versus Superman, and I thought it was great, and the time flew by again for me. I mean, because Batman versus Superman's 3 hours, the next one's 4 hours, Justice League, but the only thing, like you said, is I like that the Joker wasn't in. They just hint that the Joker is around in Batman versus Superman, whereas in this one they show him. And I'm really not a fan of Jared Leto's take, but I mean, he's not in it for very long. So, but
no, that's why it's forgivable.
I thought it was great. 100% agree with you, man.
Nah, definitely. All right, you got one last pick. Did you get to keep your number 5?
I did. Yeah. Oh, apart from I would have had the only one I wanted was, but I knew it was going to go. Was Batman Returns. It has to be Batman Begins. As my number 5. So I got Chris Nolan's trilogy.
You've got a good box set. It's going to be hard to beat your box set because you got the trilogy in there, and then the fucking the original Michael Keaton and Batman vs Superman. But I really thought you were about to pick Lego Batman. Go on.
It was close. I thought it was great. Lego Batman. But with Batman Begins, I just love again, like I said, with the last one, I love the fresh take on Batman again. And the story was wicked. You know, the fact that he literally throws himself in jail to get his fight skills up, and it's kind of like the psychopath way of learning how to fight, and then he gets involved with Ra's al Ghul, Liam Neeson, and learns the ways of the shadow, and I loved all that stuff, and some of the shots, like when they're fighting on the ice, and it's a beautiful looking film. Again, all of these films that we've mentioned are just gorgeous looking films.
Oh yeah,
and I love
Morgan
that.
Freeman really plays a good role in this one.
He's
in
wicked.
This one particularly this one.
Yeah, and I love the introduction to the car. What's it called? It's like a tank on. With the
tank.
I think it's the roller. No, it's not the roller. It's
the
something like
tank thing. Yeah,
yeah. But that scene at the end in the city, fucking brilliant. And I forgot to mention the bit in The Dark Knight with the chase scene involving the Joker and the Batman. That's if you saw that at the cinema, holy shit! It's one of the greatest scenes of all time.
That's mad shit.
But this one has a great one with the Rambler, the Roller, whatever it's called. I can't remember. I'm just spouting words out now. But and the ending as well, where he has to give Liam Neeson the green light, and say, goodbye, you're dead. And I thought that was great. And again, and Scarecrow, Cillian Murphy, he finally he got his time to shine in this, and he's truly frightening in it, right? And the only one thing I will say that I didn't like that much were the fight scenes, but luckily Chris Nolan noticed it and amped them up, because there's a lot of bits. There's a lot of bits where the fight choreography isn't very good, but that's like nitpick shit, because the film's fantastic. Go watch it. I'll watch the whole trilogy. Whole trilogy is absolutely bangers. So
it's a good pick, and it's a good start. It's like a year one. I like it. You didn't need all these main baddies in it yet, because they haven't been created yet. It's not like The Batman where it's year two. This is like basically year one. So it's a very good film. Don't forget Rutger. Rutger's in it.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Yeah, and that bit where, Morgan like literally slams him down and goes, "Oh, didn't you get the memo?" Fucking brilliant. Yeah. I think that's in Dark Knight actually. No, I think it's Begins.
Rutger's not in Dark Knight.
Nah. Didn't you get the memo? No, it's the original. Yeah, because Rutger's trying to shut him out, and But great film. It's hard because anytime I watch Begins, I always watch the whole trilogy.
You have to. You have to. I can't just watch the Heath Ledger one. Put on fucking Dark Knight, because I'm like, I have to put on the first one. I always do. Always do it.
Well, I'll be honest. The same with Batman. I watch them all. I watch Batman Returns,
Same.
Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin.
Yeah, you have to. Oh, you have to. You have to watch them all. That leads me to my number 5 pick. My number 5 is 1995's. I have to pick it. Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Kiss from a rose.
From a grave.
This is banger, man. This is silly. It's not. It's definitely like, if you're doing a top 10, this definitely goes into the last spot of number 10 where it is right now. You've got Tommy Lee Jones, who was just a overacted Two-Face, which was funny. Val Kilmer, he was an okay Batman. Jim Carrey just fucking nailed it as a Riddler, made me piss myself laughing. I liked Robin. I like bringing Robin into it. I had no problem in that. I liked it. Nicole Kidman, Drew Barrymore. Hello, welcome to the Batman series. But this is just, Batman's battling Harvey Dent and Riddler, and Robin joins the forces of under Batman's wing. So we say. I like it when he steals Batman's car and goes out in the city. That's pretty funny. But apart from that, this is just a fun, silly movie. The Riddler does this movie for me. Jim Carrey's performance does it for me. He is just hilarious. Every fucking thing he does in it. Nothing much more to say about this movie because storyline-wise, it is what it is. Acting-wise, it is what it is. But soundtrack-wise, it's pretty cool. and the score and all that was pretty cool. And you know what? It is nice and colourful. The city looks Gotham looks pretty cool. They tried to go out there with. They tried to overdo Tim Burton's kind of. I don't know. And
it's
add extra
oversaturated. For me, it's oversaturated, and it's very kid friendly film.
Oh, definitely. Oh, they went. They did a 360 on fucking Returns, 100%. They did a 360 on Returns.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about it. But I mean, I 100% agree. It would be my 10.
It was. Look, man. It was either that or Batman and Robin or The Flash.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I still watch them. I still have fun with it.
Yeah.
Like you say. They're fun films, you know. Like, I mean, Batman 100%. And Robin, not so much. That's kind of like when's it over? But like you say, Jim Carrey steals. Yeah, he's so much fun as Edward. I think Edward Nigma, and you know, it's hilarious.
Silly, but it's funny as shit. So who cares? We were kids when we first saw it because we're old enough to say that. And if you fucking don't like Jim Carrey, and what was I going to put there? Fucking Batman and Robin.
Yeah,
The Flash.
That would have been funny if you did, mate.
I wasn't putting the Flash there, and I wasn't putting Batman and Robin, so that's what I fucking chose. So let me chuck up on the screen our top 5. Yours is fucking banger. You've gone The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, Batman 1989, Batman vs Superman, and Batman Begins. I've got a bit of a fucking cocktail here shaken up. Batman Returns, The Batman 1966, Zack Snyder's Justice League, and Batman Forever, because we all love the soundtrack with A Kiss from a Rose. So, they're banging. What box set would you buy first? So that's what you're voting for in the community section. Anything else that you want to say about Batman before we go?
No, he's my favourite superhero. So I love doing this with you, mate. It was absolute blast. Yeah.
Fun as fuck. I'm glad we got to do a Batman episode finally instead of just a all-round superhero one. There was enough Batmans for us to do with the two of us, so why the fuck not? Have a think about that Blu-ray 1960s TV series, because I'm thinking about it.
Definitely.
Like I said, a part of me is like, shit, $80, whatever, is $80. But am I going to get time to watch it all? But it's
wait for a 20% off sale at JB, mate. Yeah, and it goes down quite a bit. Yeah. Be like 65 or something.
True, because Boxing Day is only however long away, and I'm probably not going to get many episodes in before fucking Chrissy. So there you go. All right, so like, subscribe, do what the fuck you want, comment in the community section and vote in the community section. We'll be back next week with whatever the fuck we do, but I can tell you it is going to be a banger. Say hi to your mum for us, and we'll be back next time. See you.
Bye.